Hey guys, I'm Eric.
Me.
Glenda?
And we are D&D miniature and board games. Too many zombie movies lately.
Alright.
Yeah. Brains.
So,
you're a zombie.
so tonight we sat down, we played Storage Wars the game. Yep.
Yep.
And as usual, guys, when we get done playing it, we talk about what it was like. We score on 1 to 5, 3 being average, 5 being great, 1 being a piece of crap. We score on graphics and artwork, rulebook, components, replayability, and fun.
You didn't even have to look at the card.
I know. You'd think we've done this enough times.
I still don't remember.
So, graphics and artwork, Tim, take it away.
It was decent. I mean, you know, nothing over the top. Nothing too bad. I gave it an average score of 3.
Glenda?
Same here. Picture taken, uses a card. 3.
3 for me.
Oh, wow.
It was just it was average. You're right. There was nothing really special about any of the artwork or any of the graphics. Just 3.
Playable.
Rulebook. I gave rulebook a 4.
I can concur with that.
It was all of 2 pages long.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think we actually sat and read the 2 pages and played the game without a problem.
right. That's what I was going to say is I literally didn't have to look at it. Eric read the rules, then we
without
played.
question, right?
Yeah, it wasn't you didn't have to keep referring back for nothing. I mean, it's straightforward. This is a board game.
So I gave
what'd you
it
give
a 5. Just justified. He gave it a 4.
Oh,
He
okay.
gave it a
I
4.
didn't hear that.
I said I concur.
Oh, you concur. Okay.
And I'm the one who gave it a 5. For me, it's perfect.
Well, I mean, I gotta say, really, I'm not changing it. I'm just saying, you're right. It being the fact that, yeah, it was only 2 pages long, but it was so simplistic that we caught on to it that
That's
fast.
what I was saying. It's literally a board game.
Would I have a question in the rule book? Would you consider the rules on the rule book like? Never mind, because it's like so simple that you
It's
think
so
they
simple,
could
yeah.
make it. You know, they could make it harder. But it's so 5.
So,
Way to call action there, Glenda.
so components. I gave them quotes a 3. They're just basic. There's nothing special about them. Yeah, we were able to put the storage lockers together, and they're kind of cool. And the way the tokens slide in, so you as you're deciding what's going to go in each locker. But I just gave it a 3. I don't think most of the components of this game are going to last very long.
Yeah.
I think probably the biggest thing is just you've got so many different tokens and everything, but it's one of those things that if this were a bigger, a bigger game or something like that, you would want other things to come in. So in other words, like you take season 1, put those storage things to the side, and then you get season 2, and those are the new items that you might be able to find, just to add another aspect to it.
Glenda?
Give it a 4. I think the components is right there. Quality wise, yeah, it's cardboard and could be, what do you call that? You said season 2. It could have been just a real
money.
exactly. But I still gave it a 4.
It goes quick.
Yes, it would.
Well, you start out with 3,000, and in your first round, if you go and bid $1,000 on a locker, you're kind of hurting already.
I almost put 1,800 on one locker.
And it was black mold.
No, that was no.
Replayability. I just gave replayability a 3. It's average. It doesn't have a lot of different tokens with it, but the aspect that different players, the amount of players, who's gonna keep bidding on something, who's gonna break their bank to grab one locker. But I just gave it a 3. I think it's average for me.
Me? I gave it a 4. Every players will have a different way of bidding. I mean, even though it's not a lot of tokens, to choose from, but it's a combination. And given the house rule, I gave it a 4. It can change.
Yeah, we did
That's what I'm talking about.
We did kind of house rule it on the second game, and it got really interesting.
Yep. Somebody's mad about it.
He won trash and black mold, and had like $500 left when the game was done.
Well, I gave replayability a 5, mainly on the aspect of this isn't something you're going to play on a regular basis. This is a Monopoly type game. You're going to break it out and play every once in a while, maybe when, the holidays or something like that, when everybody's at the house and then sitting around. This is something that, because you're not going to play it that often, I could see the replayability being really high. That's why I gave it a 5.
Fun. Glenda.
5. For me, it's a family game. Kids, older people, elders, family, friends. It doesn't matter.
We're trying to be politically correct with that.
No, I don't believe politically correct.
I gave it a 5. Same reason. This is something you're going to break out when there's a lot of folks around. My comparison is this is like a different version of Monopoly. Monopoly ends up with somebody pissed off flipping a board.
Which you almost did.
This is the same thing.
Before I give my score, I've got to say, for Tim to give this game a 5, I was actually amazed, because when we told him we were playing Storage Wars the game tonight, he looked at me and goes, "Who wants to play a game based on Storage Wars? Are you kidding?" And then we got back here, after the first round, and he started bidding on lockers and winning stuff, he was like, he really got into it, and I think he really enjoyed it.
It is really.
The overall fun factor for me comes for the fact that I can piss people off.
And this is the idea of this game anyway. It's just,
I gave overall fun a 4. I had a good time playing it. I found it fun. I found both the actual game from the rules fun, but I also enjoyed when we did the home rules on it, the house rules.
I liked it that way too.
And I just took 18 tokens and filled up lockers any way I wanted, came back in, and I auctioned off all the lockers to you guys. I enjoyed that.
That makes it fun.
I really enjoyed when Tim bid on the locker that only had black mold on it.
How many lockers did you buy? 4?
And every one of them had some sort of a frickin' penalty.
Trash and black mold. He won trash and black mold.
Well, it is fun, so that makes it fun. We had fun.
So anyways, guys, Storage Wars the game. We gave it an overall 3.9. Pretty good score, considering the fact that we paid $2.99 for this at Beal's Outlet.
This is a far cry from what we would normally play and review. This is more along the lines of a family game.
Yeah.
It really is. This is, go along with our Potion Explosion that we did.
Yep.
This is even the Chris Ferguson pocket games. This isn't something on the lines of this. This is definitely a family,
Yeah, throw it away game.
Yeah.
Let's go play.
Yeah,
To tell you the truth, I had looked at this when it was full price, and I'm like, I am not paying like $15 for this game.
Okay.
But then when I saw it at Beal's, I let it show Glenda. I said, "What do you think?" And she's like,
"Go
it's $3. Who cares?"
Yeah, I mean.
But I don't know. The idea is.
And to tell you the truth, now I'm kind of glad I spent $3.
Well, the whole thing is you went through a bin looking for stuff,
Oh no, it was just sitting there. I didn't go through any bin.
and you found a game, that's
$3.
worth 15, but you only paid 3, so that's a net profit.
$12.
That's right. I mean, I was gonna say 8, but that would prove that I don't math well.
You know English well most of the time. But anyways,
Storage
guys,
Wars.
Storage Wars 3.9. Support your local gaming. We support.
Discovery Games,
In Fayetteville.
Georgia.
As always, guys, game on.
Game on, folks.
Game on.
Cuando al fin pienso yo, tú ya no estás, no estás, no estás. ¿Cuántas veces dije este amor es solo ilusión? Pero al fin y al cabo yo caí con este papelón. Me envolviste con palabras que ya no